celebrating your birthdays. A very, very true and beautiful and prosperous birthday to you all. Okay. All right, lovely Pisces. Let's see what we have going for you. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Mm-mm. Okay. I am getting something here about um. There's a feeling of wishing you could have done something more, or somebody wishing they could have done something more, but you're trying to like just move past this feeling. Um, you're in a good place. There's a lot more harmony coming in. There is a change in perspective here where you realize, oh, okay, well, sometimes I feel you may give yourself too much of a hard time, and it's a little bit unjust. It's not fair to you giving yourself a hard time because maybe sometimes you feel like you are responsible for making things a lot better, helping others out, bending over backwards and whatnot. But I do see like that is slowing down and realizing, no, actually, I've like you've done all you can, and at some point, the other person will have to also take that responsibility for themselves, also, as well. So it's not that you realize I'm not going to create this burden for myself anymore. I do see a healthy rejection. Interesting. I see here about a rejection, but it's like done in the best way. Like you are rejecting somebody for something. Um, and it feels good. It's like, before I see you may have always felt obliged to say yes or to do something, where you're like, even though I don't have any time, but I'll still do it somehow. Um, Kind of living like as if you were, superwoman or superman. But when you break things down, you're like, I shouldn't feel bad for saying no, for turning down something, or whatever it is. It's like, no, you're starting to see things little clearer and better for you as well. So I do get communication, justice, something about communication that will lead to justice that is very, very fulfilling for you, that will create an opportunity, that will create an opening here for your finances. I see. Um, it's been a long time coming, perhaps, but it's where here you've drawn up a plan, and I see you're committed to it. Um, you're waiting to hear back from some people, waiting for a response and whatnot. But as soon as you get the green light, everything will go accordingly, according to what you have drawn out. Um, there is something that you are speaking. You are speaking out your visualizations. You are speaking out what you envision, your manifestations, and it's working in harmony with the universe here. I do get like the energy is very, very strong for you, and I do get something about you being popular as well in the limelight. Well, yeah, I guess if it's your birthday, there's sometimes you are like we get to be popular on that day. Um, there's also something I see coming to a completion, finishing up something very soon. That will leave you with a lot of time to rest and put your feet up as well. There's some rumors going around, some rumors, whatnot, and it's like not to pay attention to that or gossip or whatnot, not to pay attention to any of that, and kind of shutting that down. You could be shutting that down right away. Um, some complications when it comes to a relationship or marriage. Feeling a little bit, sometimes feeling a bit defeated, but I see it's like you are realizing, oh, you know what? Maybe I have been over compromising, um, to the point where it's unfair, and there is a realization and awakening from their part where they realize, oh no, I get the message here about being selfish, like the other energy or something like that, and that turning around for you. Interesting. I also see comfort from animals. Perhaps you get comfort just from whatever animals, like I literally see you patting the animal, and it just gives you that, like a revival of your energy, of feeling good, or it could be a pet, it could be any kind of animal here, or for some, I literally see you at a farm or a zoo or something, and it just interesting. I know that's very specific, but anyhow. Okay, let's see what the cards have for you, Pisces. There's something about, again, I know I'm putting something about regretting a decision that you may have made, but it comes out in a in an unexpected way. It's like you'll realize, oh, that feeling is soon to be finished, and you realize there's nothing here that you need to regret anymore. Okay, the Lovers, the Hangman, and the Three of Cups. I feel like pulling up this other card. Okay, Page of Pentacles. Ooh, flowers jumping at me. Okay. The Lovers, the Hangman, Three of Cups with the Page of Pentacles. I see something about keeping something under your belt, or keeping something quiet. That's a message that I get here. Who can you trust to share this with? There's something here about um, you know, drawing the line when it comes to how much you can open up to certain people, or to someone close to you, someone that's around you. Interesting message. But here also with the Lovers card, you're in a place here where something is very, very forgiving. If you can't get something on time, it's very forgiving as well. If it's a client or something there, and I see a lot of appreciation. Having to also remember to change that perspective here with the Hangman. That's a confirmation for you to changing your outlook, changing your perspective, and realizing that you always try to do the right thing, and you will be rewarded for that as well. And I do get some clarity coming in, something that is very, it comes in at the right time for you, Pisces. There is um just you have the right support, you have clarity, you have something's going to be very clear for you in terms of, again, who you can trust. And I get somebody trying to guilt trip you. It's so interesting that I'm getting that through. And a page of Pentacles, it's like, okay, you need to do what you need to do, ground yourself. There's something here of a spiritual growth also, and you're claiming some independence, and something where you know yourself and you're not going to be influenced in any other way. The Three of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. This feels like what I was talking about before. So interesting, it comes out now. The Three of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Be wary. Just be wary. Be wary of certain energies around you that, appear one way but are completely the other. Or they say they mean something else, and you don't want to be at the receiving end of that. And that's why all the messages were already coming through here. So just prepare to, really listen to yourself and guard yourself. There could be a situation, decision where you're like, okay, you know what, I need to let go and end some sort of situation here that has caused more trouble than not. And if it means, having just to leave that behind, you will receive the best outcome for that. and not to be afraid for that. And I do get you will be, something like that will be confirmed. You'll be, I see you will be rest assured that you have made the best decision for you, for yourself. I get this satisfaction also. This, the Three of Swords, um, as some people's true colors do come through, and that's why it's important to keep yourself grounded. And you realize I'm not going, like, somebody wants to always make you feel bad. That guilt trip I was talking about, you're letting go of that, and you realize, no, this is, oh, look at that. Look at that, the temperance. I feel like pulling out another card. It's calling me to pull out the Four of Wands. Oh, there you go, Pisces. What great confirmations. Look at that. I was saying, like, maybe you overcommit, or you always say yes. Look how this is played out. And finally, when you take a stand, maybe some others won't like it, but it's not about them. It's not about pleasing others. You need to do what is right for you. And I do see you're going to keep, I get a righteousness energy as well, in a good, positive way, in a light way. But you're going to keep, um, keep that harmony. And something here is growing for sure. You get victory. I see here the crown. You get this, like, I see a crown of success from how you have managed to, um, keep that tranquility, keep things, under control, giving you and allowing yourself to have this stability, to have this. There is going to be an event here where you are celebrating, where there's a coming together, you know, um, and you're looked upon very, very favorably as well. There's something here that you put yourself forward for, or it's like you're being seen, and know that you have done the right thing also. Like you're shining, you're illuminating here. And I do see, you have crossed so many paths and challenges that it's all going to be very, very well worth it. And, we started with the lovers, we end here with the Four of Wands. It's definitely something, as I was saying, if something felt very complicated and hard, with a connection, it comes through in the most beautiful way. There is something like a courtship, something that is together, that is of harmony, that is stable and secure also. It's like, you know, there is something here that you are definitely winning, and you're happy. What's important.